My name is Christopher Mason, and I'm going to discuss the physical and financial aspects of motocross that make it the most difficult sport in the world. But first, I'm going to explain what motocross is. Motocross is nothing more than a motorcycle on dirt with dirt tires that jumps and competes against up to 40 other riders at one time. It's not the tricks and the flips you see all the time. That's freestyle motocross. This is actual racing is what I'm referring to. But most racers start out at an early age, between the age of 4 and 6, and that's when they really start racing and getting going if they're interested in racing. And father can really weigh on parents' pocketbooks. Motocross is not a cheap sport, and it's very physically demanding. And what a lot of the racers that are very popular and well known and famous nowadays, they've been training their whole lives. They build their whole lives on what they are about now. And motocross is a very difficult sport. It's nothing you can learn overnight. And when people see it on TV, they think, oh my God, that looks pretty easy. I can get out there and do that. But that's not the case. Motocross is a mentally, physically, and financially just a stressful and hard sport. Mentally, you're not on a team like in baseball, football, anything like that. It's the results solely are based on the rider and what they're capable of. So it puts a lot of stress on riders to compete because there's no one to blame but yourself if you don't do well. Financially, bikes can cost up to $5,000–6,000 a piece at a young age, 5, 6, 7 years old. Fathers have to buy several of them, and traveling expenses, and it weighs on families. But it's a lifestyle that some love to live. But as you get older, when you get in your teens, that's when people start recognizing you if you've been around for a while and you've done well, and your results show that you can compete at a professional level. That's when you start getting picked up in endorsement deals, and motocross pays well if you're a well-known professional. I mean, some of them make up to $20 million a year. I mean, which motocross I think is very overlooked as far as how difficult and time-consuming it really is compared to other sports. High risk rate and injury rate, and the reward isn't as good as some sports. Like golf. Low injury rate and high pay. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in a sport like that? But motocross is the most difficult sport. At some parts of races, they've tested riders in the professional level, and their races last for 30+ minutes. I mean, you run 20 laps plus 2 minutes is what they do. And they've tested riders, and riders have been known to hold heart rate per minute around 170 to 180 heartbeats per minute for nearly 30 minutes straight. I don't know another sport out there that you can do that. You need the stamina of a soccer player, the physical drive of a football player, and the cardio of a cyclist, all put into one person to compete at that kind of a level. It's a very difficult sport. That's exactly why I think it's the most difficult sport, because there's so much incorporated into becoming successful. And motocross is not viewed as big as other sports are, but is growing very fast. And I think it's because of that reason. How difficult it is versus other sports, and it's something that you have to witness in person to really understand, I believe. But motocross is my life. It's always been a part of me and my family's lives, and it's changed me and changed a lot of people. And I definitely think it's something that if you haven't heard of or been around, you need to check out. I appreciate it. Thank you.